my people. Hope everybody's having themselves a good day. All right, I'm gonna do another video from inside the house. It's been extremely cold here, and it's really hard to heat up my shop. So, if you hear regular house noises like any other house typical to America, then you will understand why. Make sure you guys hit the like button down there, please. I'd appreciate it. And if you do, you'll automatically be entered to win a beater. All right. Make sure you subscribe. There'll be a link to Patreon in the description if you are interested in that. And make sure you guys check out dnknives.com. It's a knife store out of Cave Creek, Arizona. Great people, great guy. They're going to start sending us review samples, which is extremely awesome of them and very much appreciated. Right now, it's just a regular link to the website. He's going to set up a 10% off link that will be in the description in future videos, and you guys will be able to click on that. And when you purchase a knife, you will get yourself 10% off. It may be a coupon code or it may be a direct link. I do not know yet. Also, guys, please follow me on Instagram. And I'd like to thank my patrons. You guys know who you are. All right. Today, the Bestech Bison. All right. This is a titanium frame lock, D2 blade, carbon fiber, show side. Great little knife. Actually, it's kind of a big knife. Let's see. It is, let's say, 3 5/8 inch blade. It did come with a nice little pouch, your paperwork, cleaning cloth, and it did have the box as well. This is the mid-range of the Bestech lineup. They do have some that are much cheaper, and then they have some that are more expensive. This, to me, is kind of a sweet spot because it is a titanium frame lock with excellent carbon fiber that is actual carbon fiber. Nice and thick slab of carbon fiber. Great action. Very usable, very snappy, perfect detent, and the best part of this whole thing is it's just a little over $100, and in my opinion, that's a great value for an imported knife. Also has a titanium back spacer. Now, on this, looking at it this way, it looks bland. It is stonewash on stonewash, and that's it. Nothing fancy, nothing great. You do get a good pocket clip. But there is details in this knife that a lot of people don't really notice right off the bat that make this even more of a good value. It does have this stupid little lanyard notch that I'm not impressed by. And for the size of a knife that is nearly 3.75 inches long, it is fairly light. Let's fire up OG unit here for the first time. Oh, wrong side. Learn how to use it, dummy. All right, we are on ounces, and we are at 4.2 ounces. I hope you guys can see that because I cannot tell if you can or not. So, 4.2 ounces on a large blade. I like it. That's pretty good. Flipping action, like I said, is perfect, but a detail I do like about this, see this little cutout here? And it's on the carbon fiber as well. That's for when your finger strikes after the deployment with the flipper. And I think it's a cool touch for such a budget-friendly knife. Also, we have excellent blade geometry. It's kind of like a slicer grind there. Very thin behind the edge on pretty decent stock thickness. So it should cut quite well. Actually, this is kind of thick paper, so it's not going to be the best. This is the factory edge, and it is pretty thin, and it slices pretty well. That is a good thing. And for some reason, not exactly something you see a lot of anymore. Good cutting geometry. Let's put it up against the Endura, because it's the only knife that I have that is extremely common, that everybody kind of knows what the size is. So the Endura is a little bit bigger, but not much. So that does give you kind of an idea. Usually people use the PM2 or the Para 3 or the Bug Out or the Griptilian as a comparison knife. I don't have any of those. I do plan on getting a Paramilitary 2 again soon, because I want to do a full titanium build on it. Rip's Garage Tech makes some sick fluted titanium scales that I just can't live without. So, be looking forward to that. Anyway, I picked this up from a local knife shop. They said it was used. It did have the box, the pouch. From what I can tell, it has never been used nor carried. It was clean on the inside. The action was typical of what you get on a brand new knife. It's good action, but it's a little tight, and it will loosen up. So they had it. There's the price. I couldn't pass it up. $50. It says used. So what they did, they bought it from a guy who just didn't like it, never used it or carried it, or he used it as a trade-in. So I jumped all over it for $50, because everywhere I've looked, Blade Headquarters and the like is between 110 and 130 bucks. So we're gonna call it in the middle there. It's a $120 knife, and I believe it's a very good $120 that you can spend on a knife. The fact that I got it for $50 just makes it that much better. I'm not exactly a bargain hunter, but I saw one and I couldn't pass it up. This knife may end up being a giveaway knife. Or if I just fall in love with it, I'll keep it. Who knows? I am going to sharpen this D2. I'm curious about the D2. I'm not exactly a fan of D2, but I do understand that there's nothing wrong with D2. If it is heat treated correctly, it will hold an amazing edge. We will find out. And I can typically tell right off the bat whenever I'm sharpening how the steel will perform in cutting. Now that's not an exact science, and that's not guaranteed, but usually I can put it together how it's going to perform. So also I'm going to build a big outdoor cut table slash I don't know, just a spot that I could do cut testing and be able to get good camera angles and a good experience for you guys. Because I really want to do cut testing on some of these steels that are out there. It'll be the typical stuff, zip ties, cardboard, everyday life stuff that most people cut. You know, just to get an idea on who is doing well with what steels, all that good stuff. So this is just a first impressions video. So if you guys have one of these, let me know in the comments how you like it. That's going to be all I have for you today. Please make sure you follow me on Instagram. Please go check out dnknives.com. And also check out the link for Patreon if you're interested. I will be doing a Patreon giveaway soon, as well as a regular giveaway soon. I just did one about a week ago. I'm already preparing for the next one. So, hell, this might be one of those knives, either the Patreon or the regular. We will see. All right, guys, you have a great rest of your evening. Later.